Hello everyone. A modern agriculture company named as Bowery Farming is claiming that their modern innovative indoor farming technologies can help the people to achieve 95% less water than traditional agriculture. And additionally, their vertical farming requires less space. So it is 100 times more productive than a traditional farm on the same amount of land. And there is also no need for pesticides. In summary, they use over 95% less water than traditional agriculture, and they produce over 100 times more on the same footprint of land. And they are not using the pesticides, and they produce the food items throughout the entire year. That means 365 days a year. Okay. All these things are very important because currently the world is facing the climate change problems, and agriculture is playing very important role because 75% of the fresh water is currently being used for the agriculture purposes. Okay. And the world is requiring a lot of food in the coming years because of the population growth. So the scientists are working on to address these things, that is growing more food items with less water and occupying less land. Okay. So the vertical farming and the indoor farming technologies are playing key role in addressing them. Okay. This company, Bowery Farming, is bit successful in implementing them. They explain the details about how they achieved it. Okay, they are saying that they started from the seeds. They are saying that their partners spent nearly a decade for developing the ideal seed, rather than relying on the GMOs. So it's a good start because people prefer to use the seeds than the GMOs, right? So they start with this excellent seeds, and then they choose the places near to home because of the vertical farming. It requires less space, right? So they can keep it near the house itself. There is no need to have a separate agriculture field. Okay, that is another important advantage because people can closely monitor the growth of the food items. And the next thing is their controlled indoor growing environment allows them to grow the purest vegetables possible year around with absolutely no pesticides. Because of the controlled indoor growing environment, there is no need to use the pesticides. Okay. And the environment will be same throughout the year, so uh, we can get the same product at any time. Okay. So they provide the ideal conditions. Okay. And moreover, they are providing optimal light using LED. The LED lights mimics the full spectrum of the sun, so we can have the sunlight at any time, at any day of the year. Okay. But this thing is having some it needs some discussions because of the LED lights. We need to use some energy, right? So this Reddit discussion, people are talking about that one, because though it is having a lot of advantages, people are currently not using this mostly because currently it needs energy, right? So they prefer to use the traditional, but in coming years there will be a huge demand for this kind of vertical farming, indoor farming things. So that time definitely this energy requirement will be addressed with some other things. People are saying that the nuclear fusion technologies, scientists are trying to develop that. So once it's there means these kind of problems will be sorted out. So already people are using solar power and wind power. This issue may not be the major thing in the coming years. Okay. And the other thing is the precision farming. Okay. They are monitoring the growth and all the processes, and they are collecting the data and they are analyzing the data, so we need not to manually see everything. Okay, so almost it's kind of automation to get the full benefits, and from analyzing the data they will be improving in the next cycle. So this kind of precision farming technologies are helping to provide high yield with less water and less land. Okay, this thing they already explained, right? So they were able to use 95% less water than the traditional agriculture. It's a very key thing in terms of solving the climate change, as well as even the world is facing scarcity for pure drinking water, right? So this, in that perspective also it will be very useful. Other things are the crops, number of improved crop cycles. They are saying that their crop cycles are much faster and more frequent than traditional agriculture. So within the certain time period, comparing to the traditional farming, they will be able to grow a lot of food items. Okay, so they can optimize the processes and they can automate the key parts of the processes by collecting the data. And basically, it is increasing the number of crop cycles. Okay, and the other thing is smarter harvest. By doing the advanced analytics, they were able to harvest each crop at the exact right time, ensuring flower is at its prime. So this is additional advantage. And as they explained previously, they were able to set up the vertical farming fields near the houses, I mean the living communities. Okay, so it will be easy for them to reach the stores and restaurants within a few days, unlike traditional products which can take weeks. Okay, that's also a key advantage of this kind of vertical farming. So the concept of vertical farming, a lot of people are talking about it, but this company, the Bowery Farming, is able to implement it. It seems they started selling their products. Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel for watching more videos. Okay.